welcome to the next installment of the Games of Glory. This is the Arena of Champions. For those that haven't watched this show before, we have several teams, of which are 2 players per team. And in this instance, this week's challengers in the arena are Alec and Soren. I think I pronounced that correctly.
Yes, Soren.
Soren. These are played by 2 of our wonderful players, one from Dice and Destiny, well, both from Dice and Destiny,
Both of them.
and one from City of Viridia. We have our favourites, Wesley and Omega. So, with that being said, Omega, would you like to introduce your character? Give us a description of what they can expect to see in the arena.
Alright, so Alec is a Goliath barbarian for right now. He is a very tall boy, very beefy. He is meant to be a tank. He looks like a tank. The reason he's here is to prove his worth and to show everyone how good his tribe is. His main style is very much flair, very much boasting. So we'll see where that gets him.
Cool. And Wesley, would you like to introduce your character, Soren?
Yeah, Soren is he has like a golden skin, bright yellow hair, which is braided. He has a big lute on his back and a rapier on his side. He is all about entertaining people.
Fair enough.
And he wants to prove Bards can be a menace.
Excellent. So, let the Games of Glory begin. The Ludus does not feel the same today. Last week the crowd came hungry for blood. They got blood, certainly, but they also got whispers. A beast that should not have been there. A gate opened by the wrong order. A handler who looked more frightened of the officials than of the gladiators. And an old man dragged from the sand with the name of the laurel blade still burning in his mouth. Well, at least that's what they wanted you to believe. But events did not turn out that way, did it? There were some challenges that witnesses can attest to that weren't set up properly. There was innocence dragged into the Arena of Champions. And lo and behold, the wife of one very important person chained and imprisoned with a magical disguise and illusion so convincing set upon her. This naturally upset a few people in the Ludus last week. But despite that, the games must continue in their weekly challenges searching for champions, as, after all, can't start the tournament only to have it finish on the first day and no champion ever crowned. Can you? But today, the arena is smiling, as if none of it had happened. The banners have been changed, the sand has been raked clean, and the stains have been covered with fresh gold dust. New odds hang above the betting boards, new names scratched in chalk, new drinks are being poured, and new fools shout from the cheap seats that this week's challengers will die faster than the last. Not that last week's died, of course. But beneath the shouting, something is different. Bookmakers are arguing in low voices. Arena attendants are checking mechanisms twice, checking who watched them being checked. Arena attendants, the clerk in red gloves, stands near the official's arch, writing in a narrow ledger that never seems to leave his hand. And high above the sand, in one of the private patron boxes, a noblewoman in pale silk looks down at the arena with the calm expression of someone who has already bought the ending. Your patron's runner stops you before the gates, but he does not wish you luck. He doesn't clap you on the shoulder. He simply leans in close. Win all three. Make it memorable. But do not say the word fixed where a bookmaker can hear you. And then he steps aside. Ahead of you, the first gate waits. Behind it, you hear machinery turning. Not beasts, not chains. Machinery. A slow, grinding rhythm rolls under the roar of the crowd, like the arena itself has begun to breathe. The Lannister watches you from the shadows beside the gate. His face gives away nothing, but his voice is lower than usual. The first team survived what they were not meant to survive. That has made some people nervous. Nervous people make mistakes. Dangerous people cover them. And he looks from one of you to the other. Today, you are not only fighting for victory, you are fighting inside someone else's plan. Try to notice the shape of it before it closes around your throats. As he finishes his sentence, the Lannister nods, and the gate chains begin to rise. Light begins to spill into this small waiting room that you are in. Heat follows suit. Then the sound of the arena hits you. Thousands of voices, stamping feet, bronze cups hammered against stone, your names twisted into cheers, insults, bets, and prayers. And the arena herald strides into view, arms wide, cloak snapping behind him. People of the sand, patrons of blood, beloved vultures of the upper seats. Last week the arena gave us survivors. This week let us see whether fortune has grown generous or merely careless. You hear a roar from the crowd as you hear them laughing, and the herald turns towards your gate. As a new pair enters the ludus, new names, new hopes, new bones for the sands to remember. Across the arena, attendants lower a heavy scarlet standard. Its iron spearhead punches into the ground with a deep final sound. And above it, a bladed beam begins to turn. Slowly. Patiently. Like a clock counting down to murder. Near the official's arch, the red clerk dips his quill. In the patron box, Lady Celia Vaughan smiles. And somewhere beneath the roar of the crowd, beneath the drums, beneath the turning blade, you hear a phrase whispered from the dark. The first gate was not a mistake. It was the sentence. The herald raises one hand and the crowd falls hungry. Carry your name across the killing grounds. Plant it, hold it, bleed beautifully, my darlings. He grins. The games of glory begin again. And it is with that he motions for you to step into the arena. Let me just make sure that you can see everything that you need to be able to see.
Mm-hmm.
The herald looks up as you step in and he asks you, by the way, what name is your team?
Alec will look to his newfound companion. As I'm looking in our DMs quickly
Uh-huh.
on where we said that. Oh, there it is. Found it. We're entertainers of the storm.
Entertainers of the storm. Very good. As the herald turns back to the crowds above, roaring away as you enter and walk into the arena upon the plinth where you now stand. The entertainers of the storm shall begin their challenge, marred with pits, traps, pitfalls, violence, monsters, hidden behind the cages and the walls and the portcullises either side. The spinning blade that will at random hit out at an angle. Let's hope you're not in its line of fire when it does. Entertainers of the storm, your goal is to get the iron standard from the opposite side of this arena, face the challenges, and return it to this spot here. And as he finishes his sentence, horns and the drums begin to beat and sound out. The gates opposite and behind you close. And the herald leaves just before they do. First thing I would like you both to do is roll initiative.
I cannot see on the thing.
It's not the above VTT, it's D&D Beyond. It's D&D Beyond Zone 1.
It's not on VT. Oh, we're not on VTT. Oh, okay.
It's the normal one, yes.
Yeah.
Ah.
I rolled a dirty 20.
Indeed,
Initiative.
you did. Yes, initiative, please.
16.
Wonderful. Let me pull up the initiative tracker, wherever it's gone.
Where is?
Oh, I'm still getting used to initiative and where things are on this, so bear with me.
I need to get into the actual campaign. I don't remember how I do this, but we've always been using VTT. Where do I go?
It's the other launch VTT button.
Is it this one? Ah, it is that one.
Why can I not see the initiative tracker? Bear with me, I'm still learning D&D Beyond's own version of events. But
Don't worry, people.
it's fine. So they have been added to the initiative track. Ah, there it is. Got it. We're good. We are good. I do apologise for the delay on that. So theoretically, if I do that, nope, don't need to do that. Cool. Right, moving on. So it looks like with the initiatives that have been rolled, it is Surin that is up first. You see the blade spinning before you. Oh, excuse me. You see the blade spinning before you.
Yeah.
And you are looking around. What would you like to do? At the moment, we're in free movement. But do bear in mind to use the ruler, you can only move your actual total movement value.
Yeah. So to start off, can I make a perception check for any traps or pitfalls around me?
If you make a perception check looking specifically for traps, it will be at disadvantage, and you won't be able to find the traps with perception, but you might find disturbances or other areas of sand that might be hiding something.
Yeah, so that's what I'm looking for.
If you wish to look for traps more specifically, I would advise investigation.
Let me check. Both are the same. I will use perception.
Okay. Roll your perception at disadvantage.
Right.
Come on. Okay. Not too bad.
On a 12, you have an idea that there are several mounds of sand that seems to have been recently laid fresh. I am going to point and ping, so be very, very, very much aware of what you are going to see. So first of all, I need to take my D8. Where's my D8? Where's my D8? There it is. And on that 12, you get to find 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you see a mound of dirt here. This is not actually allowing me to point and ping, so I will. And you also see one here on the map. This is where the dirt has been shifted about and laid over the top. You're not sure what's underneath. You are aware that there may be something there.
Would you me checking for traps, would you consider this a bonus action?
This
or free action?
At the moment, it is a free action because you're not directly in combat.
Yeah. Could I use my mage hands to trap the nearest, to trigger the nearest trap in front of me?
You can indeed. That'll be the top one, yes.
Yeah, and that's an action to do.
Yes, that would be your action on this turn. Would you like to describe what you're asking your mage hand to do?
Alright, so Soren is grabbing his lute.
Mm-hmm.
He plays a little tune, and with this tune, a magical purple hand starts to form from his lute.
Yep.
And I'm telling it to basically put pressure on the amount of dirt to trigger it.
Okay. As your mage hand rises up, what does the mage hand itself look like?
The mage hand itself is like a purple. It's like a bit of a stitch hand with a bit of markings and scars,
Mm-hmm.
and it's all purple.
Fair enough. As this purple hand flies through the air from your lute, from the tune that you are playing currently, and heads over to the first mound of sand that looks like it's covering something. It flies up and over the wall, lands roughly where the soil, where the sand has been marred, and starts applying pressure. As soon as it does, there is an audible click that happens through the arena. It echoes. The crowd falls silent as they see the magic that you possess for the first time. Clunk. Heavy. Hard. And then followed about 3 seconds later, you see a trap of about 8 spikes shoot up from where this board was pressed down. You've triggered the trap. After a few seconds, the board that was there pops back up and the spikes pop back down. And you begin to hear what sounds like something mechanical winding the spikes back up again, as if they're prepping them for the next trigger of the trap. But you know where that one is, and you know what that trap is now.
Well, we at least know now where is one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alec, you're up
Yeah.
next. Unless Siren wishes to move anywhere.
Oh, I'm gonna stay here for now.
Okay. Now, on the map, I see this big, big thing.
Yes.
Is that currently spinning?
That is currently spinning, yes.
And I'm assuming the walls
It is
are...
above the level of the walls. So whatever this is, whatever this in the middle is, will shoot or will go over those walls.
Cool.
It is spinning in a clockwise motion.
Cool. So I have a really, really, really dumb idea.
Oh no.
I have a really dumb idea. So I would like to move here.
You
on
can
top
move.
of this wall.
You can indeed move, where if you wish to move your piece.
I will move right here on top of the wall.
Yep.
and start balancing. Since I use 17 feet, I have 30 feet as a funny barbarian.
Okay.
I have 3 feet left, so I can start moving this way. But with the spikes, I'm going to dip here. Actually, no. How fast? Let me do some barbarian math. How fast is this spinning?
You are going to need to roll an investigation in order to time it.
See how good this investigation is.
I'm also going to need an acrobatics check to see if you can keep your balance on that wall.
Sure, I will. Can I give myself an advantage by using my battle axe to help? Actually, no. I want to use my hand axe. I want to dig into the wall to help me.
The wall sits about 1.5 feet off the ground. It's not a high wall at all. Just to let you know. Balancing on this, you can walk along that wall as though you're on a catwalk. So it's 1 foot in front of the other. Your hand axes are not going to help.
Fair enough. Well, you know what? Not too bad. 17. So you know what? I'm chilling.
Yep, you're chilling on that wall. You've managed to leap up on it like a kid that's doing a quick wall run. You're happy, you're balanced. You've done this sort of thing before in your own training grounds back home.
He's making this exaggerated so the crowd sees what stupidity he is doing.
Now I'm going to roll that investigation.
Yep.
Oh, great. Yum. 5.
A 5 on your investigation, which unfortunately doesn't seem to have come through on my board, even though I saw the roll, which is really, really, really annoying.
Well, that's bleh.
But nonetheless, it's a 5.
Okay.
It gets about halfway and then you lose track of your count, unfortunately.
So I don't know if I could try and run with it.
That would be very, very difficult for you to determine. It might be possible. It might be possible.
Am I willing to use a rage right now? For just in case. But you know, I might.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm gonna do something incredibly stupid.
Go for it.
I would like to rage
Okay.
as he starts to scream and prepare a charge.
Yes.
I'm going to action dash. So I have 43 feet of movement.
So you've moved 20.
17.
Nope, you've moved 20 from your spot.
Yeah, from my spot here.
Yep.
All the way to... Oh, wait, that is 20. Never mind. I calculated that wrong. My bad, dog. Cool. 20, so I have 40 left.
Yep.
If I realize I'm going to get hit, can I try and use the momentum to fling myself forward at the thing we're supposed to grab?
If you are going to get hit, the mechanical ruling on this, if you are hit by the spinning object in the center of the arena, it will take out your feet and you will fall prone. Because it's going to hit you from behind.
Sure. Sure. Fine. Cool. I'm just going to run along this wall, crouching down so I don't get. Oh, would I get smushed if I'm on this side of the wall? Let me do some math quickly. Hold on.
So if we take a
Probably
ruler
would.
from where you are, to get to the 40 feet of movement would get you right to the other end, the other side of the arena.
Yeah, no, why not? Let's just do
Still
it.
on,
He's just going to
still
start
on the wall.
running.
Okay,
Let's just run for it.
as you begin running, and there are a couple of smaller jumps that you need to make, but you begin running, and what I would like you to do is, first of all, roll me an acrobatics check, as this blade is spinning and it does reach over the wall.
Yep, which will happily be done with advantage because dexterity checks.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Well, if you could beat a natural 1,
a 13 I think might beat it.
yes. So, fortunately, the first turn of this does not hit you. You manage to avoid it. You get your timing correct, and you jump over the first gap in the wall after the blade passes you.
So I'm here. Cool.
You continue running along the wall, and as you get to the next part, the next big jump,
Here. Yep.
the other side of that spinning mechanism comes round behind you. I need another acrobatics check.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully this time I will roll something other than a natural 1.
19 plus 3, 22.
22 beats my straight 14. So you make the second jump, just managing to avoid the spinning blade, and you can move towards the far end of that wall. Perfect. Yeah, a little bit further. More like here.
Okay, my internet did go up for a few seconds. Sorry, my bad. I did not hear what was just said.
It's all good. You made the jump. That's all that matters. And this display of acrobatics gets a few cheers from the crowd. But the crowd is more than aware of how the arenas work. It's not always just some simple acrobatics and trap in the middle here and there on the floors. Oh no. Especially in the blood section of the game. And you hear the trumpets at the top of the round as the horns blare, drums begin to beat, and you see the portcullises either side begin to rise, and strolling out from either side of the arena, you spot 2 gnolls as they step in.
Ooh.
So they are at initiative 11 and 12, so they will go second and last and second from last after you two have been. But the big, big, big spinning object in the room begins to slow down. And as it does so, it comes to a grinding halt. And that is a 15. Huh. Fortunately, that's exactly where it's pointed. To make life easy. You are not in its way as the machine slows down and shooting out from either end, these two large spikes on a large pole pushes through the arena. The entire length of it, wall to wall. It hits nothing. Stone cracks. The heavy thud as it lodges itself in, and then the heavy cranking of machinery pulling them both back in before it begins to spin up again. Surin, it is your turn.
All right. As I see these gnolls walk in, I grab my my flute,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to cast command on Gnoll Warrior A.
Okay.
Please tell me this works. What you're going to do? Please, I don't think it will.
What command are you giving it?
First, I need a Wisdom saving throw.
Do you now? Of course you do. Wisdom saving throw. What's the DC?
DC 15.
He beats it.
No, he's not. Silvery barbs.
What's the command?
I'm going to make him tell him walk. And I'm basically telling him to walk into one of the traps I saw earlier.
Okay. What language are you using?
I will do common.
It looks extremely confused. And it stops. It knows it's supposed to be obeying something. But it doesn't understand you. And for a moment, it looks like the spell succeeded. Slight confusion came across its face, and then it shook it off. Because it couldn't understand the command that you gave.
All right. With the rest of my movement, I'm gonna go over here.
Okay. For the record, you are in the path of the spinning blade. So at the end of your turn, you will need to make a dexterity saving throw as you have used all your movement to see if you can jump over this beam as it spins around.
It's a acrobatics check, or?
Nope, you've used your movement, so this is a dex saving throw.
All right.
Come on.
That's a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. As the blade comes down, you find yourself getting into a rhythm, and you are easily able, this round, to keep jumping over the beam as it passes. You are not going to get knocked prone this turn.
All right. And as a bonus action, I will give my companion a bardic inspiration.
Okay, and that is a D6, correct?
It's a D6, correct?
Perfect. So, with that, it is Alex's go.
Alec will happily take that inspiration, though I don't know if I'll be doing anything with it. I would like to jump.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of walking on the ground in case of traps, I'm a jump.
Okay.
Right to the thing, which is 15
Yep.
feet.
You should be able to make that jump, yes.
I have a strength of 20.
Yeah.
Should be good. Should be good, right?
You should be good.
Maybe. I'm gonna pick it up or try to like get a hold of it and take it out.
Yep. So I'll just move it with your token.
Okay.
So you
Let me
you actively pick up the banner. It is large, it is heavy, it is solid brass with various bits of cloth and dangly things. It is a big old iron standard that you have there. It is heavy.
Mm.
It will halve your movement, and it requires both hands to carry.
And it be used as a weapon.
A makeshift halberd at best.
You know what? Might as well use it like that way.
But that's only because of your size and because of your stature that you're able to use it. You can hold it with both arms and essentially charge with it at or towards someone. But your attacks will be with an improvised weapon, and they will be at disadvantage because this is extremely top heavy and extremely large.
No, I wouldn't have it any other way. So, holding this up, he's going to start parading around with it quickly on the spot to get the crowd a little bit up. We're doing this.
Excellent.
And I'm going to make an approach towards Null B. Using my action to dash. Can I, with a free action, can I perceive any molds on the earth, like fresh dirt?
Has Surin pointed out where the trap that he spotted is? I don't think he did.
No, I forgot to tell you.
Nope, you didn't.
So,
You didn't.
no, your action was to basically move over, grab this very heavy object, and it's not an easy thing to pick up. So it will be considered your action to claim this standard.
Okay.
So no, you don't perceive any traps or shifted sands, as it were, at this time.
All right. I don't perceive anything. I have 15 feet left, which half is like 7 or 8.
Yeah.
So,
So we'll round it to 10. We'll round it
10,
to 10.
Cool. I'm going to move here where my ruler is on 10.
Okay.
And stand ready for when one of these gnolls decide to say hello to me.
Fair enough. So, Gnoll Warrior A is up next, and it's not happy that someone tried to mess with it. First thing it is going to do is head over straight towards Surin, who is perfectly in range. Oh, I need that tool, and then I can do that. And as he runs up to you, the first thing this gnoll is going to do is attempt to rend.
All right.
Does a natural 20 for 24 hit?
No.
I think you are lying.
No.
Maybe.
That is 2d6 plus 2 piercing damage.
Please roll low.
So
Oh no!
5,
Oh.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down.
The crowd erupts. Call yourselves champions! Can't stand up to a gnoll! And you are down. You will be performing death saves.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Oh no.
I'm so sorry that he hit the crit.
Oh, you're not?
No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
Well, with that is the end of the gnoll's turn. And what is it? Rampage. Immediately after dealing damage to a creature that is already blooded, the gnoll moves up to half its speed and makes one more additional rend attack. Well, it's going to forego the movement. It's going to go into the rampage, and it is going to rend at the body in front of it once more.
Can it though? Because it said when a creature is already bloodied. He wasn't bloodied though before.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
But he is going to hover over his prey menacingly. The crowd seems to be crying out the words, "Weaklings, weaklings, weaklings." The bookies seem to be scribbling away, beginning to pay out certain members of the crowd, those that have placed bets. Some parts of the arena is in slight shock. And then the second gnoll turns as it decides that you are just out of reach. But it is going to charge forwards towards you. And it is now the top of the round. Once again, the spinning blade in the middle begins to slow. And I just rolled a 20 on the dice. And as it slows, Alec, you can see you are directly in its path of firing. As these spikes shoot out towards you with a velocity that you really need to make that dex save. It's going to mean letting go of the banner. But you need to make that dex save.
All right, sure.
You got this, buddy.
I don't have dangers. Oh,
That's on level
God.
2.
Yup. Well, dex save, you said, and rage does not give me advantage on saves.
No, it
Does
does
it?
not.
I don't know. I don't think so either.
I don't believe it does.
Only strength saves, sadly.
Mm-hmm.
That is annoying.
Oh no!
That didn't even roll. Joel, I'm just gonna die.
You got your bard. You technically got your bardic still.
I realistically could I make it if I used the bardic? What is your bardic? Is it D4 or
It's a
D6?
D6.
D6? I mean, I might as well.
It hits you without a doubt, and you will take a total of 4 points of piercing damage as this spike drives into your leg, taking a
Wouldn't it be
chunk of
half
it
because
out.
he's raging?
I am raging, so it's 2.
Yes, your damage is halved.
Oh. Ow!
You hear the
Look over
herald.
his-
You hear the herald shouting from one of the platforms above the arena as he watches down over this thing. Well, it seems our entertainers of the storm have gotten themselves broiled up in the rain, and the sands are getting wet with their blood. And the crowd roars, "Losers! Losers! Losers!" Surin, I need a death save from you.
Yeah. Gotcha. Come on. Ooh, oh no, it's a fail.
Oh.
Oh no!
One fail down. Alec, what are you doing?
Yup.
You have dropped the banner
Huh?
at this time, and it's going to take some of your movement, half your movement, to bend down and pick the thing up.
Cool. I'm not gonna care about it for right
Okay.
now. Because I'm going to take out a javelin I have.
Yep.
And I'm going to aim it at null number A.
Null warrior A. Yep.
Yep. Reckless.
Yes.
And using a fun little thing I have, which is Strike of the Giants.
Okay.
So
Roll your attack as you describe what happens.
So, Alec takes out a javelin out of his off his back. That is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Grabs it tightly, and his muscles start expanding around it, almost crushing the javelin. With his tattoos on his face going down all the way, seeing through his clothes glowing with this blue electricity that he has inside of him. And the spear starts to take on this property as he chucks it, hitting the null, dealing 3, 5, that's 8. Sadly, Rage does not amp anything, but he also takes 6 lightning damage, and I need a Constitution save DC 15.
Okay. He takes how much damage was that total? 8 plus 6.
8 piercing and 6 lightning.
So 14. Do you know, it'd help if I actually had my numlock on. Okay, and you need a con save?
Yep.
Not the best at these. And that's a natural 1.
you have disadvantage on your next attacks until the end of my next turn.
Brilliant. Good to know. So that is just a straight roll when he tries to munch on his prey.
Yep.
You didn't.
And I'm going to try and flip off the null so he starts to target me instead of my teammate.
He
Being
certainly.
a giant Sylvan.
You certainly got its attention with the javelin throw, as this is now wedged in its side, and it is definitely looking up at you. But it
Just
is
gonna poke
that
the middle finger. Tap tap.
it is that Null Warrior's turn, and I am going to roll a d20.
Come on, please, Phil.
Come after the big barbarian. He loves people. He's so nice to people.
10 or below, he will continue with Surin.
Oh, that was on a 17.
Surin.
Yeah.
This is a straight attack because he has disadvantage. Otherwise, it would be at advantage. Does a 16 beat the armor class that you have?
It beats my AC.
Okay. You will lose one death. There's one failure on your death saves.
Oh no.
As it
better
begins to rip into your chest somewhat. And then it is going to move. Five, 10, 15. And that is as far as it can get. The next Null is a little bit surprised that you didn't go for it. And it's going to take full advantage of the fact that you are turned to attack the other guy. As it charges in and attacks you. Does a 18 hit?
Sadly, yes. Reaction, Stone's Endurance.
Uh-huh.
Actually, no, I'm not going to use my reaction.
Fair enough.
Not right now.
It does 4 points of piercing damage to you as it strikes you. So that is halved because of your rage.
Mm-hmm.
And your Stone's Endurance?
I'm not using that yet.
Okay, good to know. Top of the round. And as we all know what happens, I'm going to roll my dice as this mechanical thing for the third and final time begins to slow down on a 1, which, oof, I'm sorry, Alec. But
Oh no.
I will put the ruler over it so that I can just be absolutely certain as I will unveil number 1. And I will put the ruler over it so that we can all see. That does go straight through, and if 20 hits you, so does 1, because it is directly opposite. So I need a dexterity saving throw from you again, please.
Draw, can we just not? Like, politely. Can we just not?
Nope.
Like, honestly, politely, just not. Like, I have a Right, I quit. Bye. Jaw, it was nice knowing everyone.
You could try with the Bardic. Maybe you save.
Jaw, why not? Hey, 10. Does a 10 do anything, Metal?
No, but you do have your damage halved, and you do have a reaction still, I believe.
Depending on how much this damage is, because I can decide this afterwards. I'm gonna see.
Two.
Cool, I'll just take the 1 damage. No, Stone's endurance. You are not damaging me. No.
It's just lightning bolting you.
It's like a little toothpick just hits off of me. Just
Yeah, pretty
Ow.
much. As it pierces forwards. This is the third and final time as the mechanics underneath the arena break. One of the cogs snaps, and the thing stops moving. Surin, I believe you have had 2 failed saves so far.
I have 2 failed saves.
Would you care to roll a third and final? Well, I hope not final, but a third death save, please.
Ooh, that's a net 20. That's a net 20.
That is 2 successes.
I think you get back up at 1 HP.
Nope. It is 2 successes, and you have 2 death save failures.
Since when?
Them's the rules. It's always been a critical. Has always been 2 successes.
No, pretty sure it's in D&D Beyond as well. It says I have 1 HP.
Really?
Yeah.
Death save, crit success, roll. Your character immediately... Is that 2020... That's 2024 rules, isn't it?
No.
Or is that...
pretty sure?
No.
2014 rules does not have you get up.
Yeah. 2014 rules does not do it. 2024 rules does. I will allow it. You have 1 HP.
All right.
But you are unconscious.
Fair enough.
You will not die today. At least not in this challenge.
I was really sweating there for a second.
At least not yet.
You will not die today.
Alec.
For now.
For now.
Alec.
Yeah.
Your turn.
He is going to stand up to his full height. Now that everyone properly sees his full height, he's a tall bastard. He's about 6'5".
Mm-hmm.
He is towering over this thing, and he is going to look down at it. Wave his hand. If I remember correctly, it's an action to grab the thing, isn't it?
Because you've already grabbed it and pulled it free from its stand, this would just be half your movement because of the fact that you've got to get down, pick it up with both hands.
Cool. Get down, pick it up with both hands, and drive it straight up through it.
Okay, roll your attack.
I would like to use my last... Actually, no. I'm not going to use my... Oh, you know, it's only the effect, isn't it? Mel, can you quickly check something for me in the rules again? Because I cannot... I have been looking for this.
What is it?
I was trying to mention it to you before. Storm Strike.
Yes.
Is the effect just the disadvantage on rolls, or is it the lightning damage as well? Because it says once per turn.
me
can I still use the lightning damage?
give me 2 seconds. Storm Strike. Target takes an extra d6 of lightning damage. If the target is a creature, it must succeed a Constitution saving throw, or it has disadvantage on attack rolls until the start of your next turn. So it's 1d6 immediate additional lightning damage, and as it's a creature, it then needs to make the Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so the Constitution saving throw is the actual effect and the actual the usage, because I have 2 usages, and then the lightning damage is okay. Cool. So I'm gonna use my lightning damage, not the effect. If that works, does that work? Yeah.
Nope, it doesn't.
Nope.
Nope,
Okay,
it
cool.
has.
Then I just won't use
It's
it.
basically both in a single turn. The lightning damage is what it does.
Yeah.
The additional effect is it has to make a Constitution save because of that additional damage.
Okay. Cool. Well, I'm just not going to use it.
Okay.
But what I am going to use, I'm going to use Reckless.
Okay.
And I'm going to stabby with my funny halberd.
Go for it.
Which is an improvised weapon, so it's strength plus my proficiency because I am proficient.
Yes.
Which literally is just every single weapon I have.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a +7. Actually, no. Plus more. Oh, no. Just +7. So I'm just going to do an unarmed strike.
So that's an unnatural 20, which hits.
Halberds are D10, if I'm correct.
Halberds are a D10, I believe, yes. In this case, it is.
D10, 9, plus my strength and proficiency, since I am proficient in those 2, which is a +5. So 14, plus my rage damage, which is a +2. So we're at 16 damage.
It is looking extremely hurt, this knoll in front of you. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Can I try and keep it pierced against the shaft, against the pointy, the spear bit, and try and forcefully move it into the wall?
You haven't moved yet, other than to pick up the thing. So I'm going to allow you to attempt this. This is going to be a contested athletics versus his athletics versus your strength.
Cool. So I have advantage on this strength check because of rage. Well, do you know what? Apparently, I can just straight up just go no. Oh, never mind.
I mean, from what I'm seeing, his 8 fails to your 14.
Oh yeah, I'm going to start using him like a warn signal on top of this makeshift halberd.
You hear the crowd roar. It seems that they are enjoying your show, Alec. They're enjoying the gratuitous violence of what you are doing, and you hear the crowd call change. Kill! 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 You get the feeling that if you manage to kill this, you might earn a crowd favor if you can do it in your next turn.
Wait, hold on. I might be able to do it now. Bear with me. Oh no, I used my movement.
Yep.
I used my 8 feet. Okay, yeah, no, I won't be able to do it. I was gonna straight up just pierce it against the spinning mechanical. Since it is in my direction.
It is in your direction, and it has stopped spinning. So let me turn that arrow so that you can see which way it's actually facing.
Huh?
Like that.
Cool. I know what I'm doing next turn.
And it's going to be more like that, I think. Yeah, there we go. Sort of. Something along those lines. That's the sort of direction it's facing at the moment. So yes. It is the Null Warrior A's turn, as it is now going to charge in towards you. 30 feet of movement gets it to here. That is within 5 feet. As it looks hungry, it is going to rend with a 21 to hit. As you have this other null pierced on the end of the iron standard, it scratches down across your back, dealing a total of 4 points of damage, halved. Oh wait, no, you did reckless, didn't you?
Yeah, so you get advantage on. No, yeah, does reckless do for everyone?
Yeah, you get advantage.
Yeah, it's for everyone.
Yeah.
It's for everyone.
Nope, still didn't get the crit. Sorry.
Yeah, you used your crit on me, thank you.
Yes, I did. It does a total of 4 points of piercing damage as it strikes your back, which I believe is halved to 2 points.
Yep. God, I love being a barbarian, guys. This is barbarian. All the viewers watching who know me from both Dice of Destiny and Viridia, paladins and barbarians are my drive. I love them. I love my barbarians.
I love being funny.
This is just what I get for playing a caster.
Yeah.
The second Null Warrior, the one that is currently pierced, is going to attempt to save off of the end of this halberd as it tries to pull back. Can you roll a strength check? As it's being contested, I will allow you to use athletics.
Allow me to.
To keep it on point, basically, to keep it on your point, you can use athletics to negate the movement of the Null Warrior as it's trying to struggle against you. And you've got to beat a 16. Otherwise, it breaks free.
I have advantage.
You do.
Thank you, barbarian. I really need that advantage. Thank you, barbarian. Dirty 20.
You succeed in keeping it impaled on your halberd. Top of the round, Surin, you are unconscious. As some of the dangers seem to be stopped now, the portcullis behind where you entered opens briefly. Just a small doorway, and you see two what appears to be clerics rushing out. The gnolls are on the opposite side of the pitch of the arena, and they decide that it is safe to bring you in. As they come out with a stretcher, piece of canvas between two rods, side by side, they pull it out and roll you, your unconscious body, onto it, lift it up, and take it out of the arena. You, Surin, are no longer on the field. You are unconscious out the back as they begin to Wave some smelling salts and other goodies under your nose in an attempt to wake you up. Alec, your turn.
Alec will just start screaming out to the crowd, "For glory, for blood!" And he's going to say, pointed towards the spike on the machine and charge.
And
not leaving combat with the other one.
Yep, that is absolutely accurate. And you do indeed charge. I want a d20 luck check from you. Just roll a flat d20 and let me know the results.
Cool. Does this technically use my action? Because I'm only using my movement. Yes?
You are only using your movement, but...
7.
7, okay. As you begin to charge towards the mechanical trap and you go to impale it, the creature does indeed get impaled. Doesn't seem to be dead yet.
Can I use my last point on Strike of the Giants to give it, basically, since it is with a melee weapon that I am holding, an electrical shock?
You can indeed. With advantage.
So, cool. So this is just my normal weapon, which is reckless. I'm doing all of this reckless, by the way.
Yep.
Cool. Does an 18.
Oh, that definitely hits.
Cool. So this thing just fucking fries.
Fair.
Electricity fries this thing.
This Gnoll warrior dies. Impaled on the spike in the arena. You hear the crowd once again roar, and it seems as though you've earned their favour.
I needed to roll my d6. Did I roll my d6 already?
Nope, but it died. It died anyway.
Right.
It had 1 hit point left.
Yes! Yes! Now avenge me!
Alex just screams to the crowd, "Blood!"
The crowd roars, "Blood! Blood! Blood! Blood!" You have indeed earned 1 favour from the crowd. Is that the end of your turn, however?
As soon as it's impaled, I'm just going to pull out the makeshift halberd, turn towards the other one, and just bring it, boy.
You see the grin and the snare on the Gnoll warrior as you turn and face it. It was already lining up its attack. It was already charging down, and you bring that, make the iron standard, you bring it round to face it as it lunges towards you once more. With
you have advantage.
Oops. Well, we know it hits.
Oh, it definitely hits. 18, you are 2 above my armor class. You definitely hit. Cool, I'm going to use stone and... actually, no, I'm not yet. No, I am going to use stone endurance.
For 8 points of piercing damage, halved and halved again.
Nope.
Nope.
Stone's endurance, I have to roll a d12 now.
Yes.
Depending on this roll, it's a d12 plus 3. I will negate the damage.
6. You negate the damage indeed.
Yep. I take nothing. He just scratches me, and he just looks down at it.
He just picks at your feet.
Nyam, nyam.
As the claws come to rend across your chest, they strike and hit true, but your stone's endurance prevents the claws from piercing, and it just scratches the surface. Nothing more. Top of the round, your turn.
That tickled, as his tattoos from the stone's endurance glow brown gray and disappear. And he just looks at it. My turn, and stabs the fucker.
Roll
using
to attack.
reckless. Hey,
Roll
this thing
your
wanted to
attack.
be in close quarters with me.
We needed that.
Nice! Well done. God, roll your damage. It's double the roll, double the die. So for every die that you roll, there we go. 7, 8, 9
9
plus
5 plus 2,
How
so plus 7.
do you want to do this?
Yes! As Alec just stands looking down at this knoll, making the knoll realize it's done nothing to it. Not a scratch. He's going to grab the halberd, shove it straight into its abdomen while keeping eye contact with it.
It's not the halberd.
Grab its head. Well, makeshift halberd.
Yes, the iron standard.
The iron standard. He's going to grab its head and start repeatedly headbutting it for blood. Crushing its head and then throwing it off like dirt from the iron standard.
And with that, we are out of combat.
Well, at least I did something important.
Yeah, you died. Clearly.
You died.
But you take up the standard, now covered in gnoll blood, ripped across some of the material on the banner, but you walk over to where it needs to be placed. And as you do so, oh, for crying out loud, I'm still getting used to D&D tools, I'm sorry.
I can move it over with me.
There you go. And as you walk over in almost in a victorious lap, as it were, walking over, placing the standard into its slot, you hear the crowd cheer. And they are cheering for the victory that you have achieved.
Anyone nearby, from throwing their hands down towards him, he's just gonna high five them.
The walls are a bit too high for that, but you do see various flowers and things being thrown by some of the ladies in the crowd on the front row.
He'll take a few of them up, smell them, and then he has a winter vest with no sleeves, so he just puts it a small Kingpin just having a small little patch on his chest where the flowers will sit. They look tiny, but it works.
Fair enough. You do that and the gates open for you to exit the arena as the herald walks out and starts the call to say, "We now go to an interval. Grab fresh drinks. Eat and be merry. Entertainment during the cleanup will be prompt. 15 minutes to the next challenge. So, as you walk out, these 15 minutes will count as your ability to have a short rest. You can do all the actions of a short rest, and you can use your hit die to recover as many hit points as you want. You succeeded in the challenge, so you are now level 2. So do make sure that you remember your hit points go up to hit point max for simplicity on this. So if you roll a d8, you gain 8 hit points for the next round. You do not recover lost HP unless you are rolling your hit dice to do so.
Yep. So we both level up?
You both level up.
Cool, so that's just... Oh, so I'm actually once I rolled, because D&D Beyond does the average each time.
Uh-huh.
Override HP.
As we level up, could I use my Song of Rest to add another 2d8 to my HP?
I will allow it, but it will use your spell slot, obviously, unless it's a feature.
It's a feature. Let me check. The Song of Rest. If you or a friendly creature who can hear your performance regain it. No, it is a feature. It doesn't use a spell slot.
Fair enough. You are taken beneath the arena through a gate that shuts behind you with the finality of a tomb. The roar above becomes muffled stone and thunder. The air below is cooler, but worse somehow. Smell of vinegar, sweat, blood, lamp oil, wet leather, and old fear. The chirurgeon is already waiting. He does not ask if you are hurt. He only points at the bench. Sit. Bleed where I can reach it. As the attendants strip sand and blood from your armor. I'm sorry, I think my cats were going mad. Yep, my cat is going mad. I do apologise. As the attendants strip sand and blood from your armor, something small and metallic clatters onto the treatment table. A safety pin. Not from the armor, not from a weapon, but from the arena mechanism. It's scored with fresh tool marks. Grease has been rubbed into the cuts to make them look old, but the marks are too clean. Caught beneath the collar of the pin is a thread of dark red fabric. The chirurgeon notices it. The Lannister notices it. Neither of them speak at first. And then he picks it up with 2 fingers and says quietly, "This did not shake loose." The Lannister steps closer, blocking the view from the corridor. Do not wave that around unless you want every bookmaker in the arena suddenly interested in your health. From above, the crowd begins a chant. Your names, or something close to them, twisted by drink and bloodlust. The Lannister glances upwards. Well, they seem to like you now. That's useful. It's also dangerous. As he turns the pin in the lamplight. There, stamped into the metal, almost too small to see, is a tiny mark. A black laurel. The Lannister's jaw tightens. Last week, Beastgate opened wrong. Today a blade moved wrong. That's not bad luck. That is a hand. A shadow passes the far corridor, and for a moment you see red gloves. Then whoever is watching is gone. The table is yours. Whilst you rest.
Yeah, I'd say as soon as Sorrent, is conscious, is stitched up,
Yep.
I'd say he plays a little tune, like a little magic come from it. It's like a very soothing melody, and it helps recover my wounds a bit better, and as well for my companion Alec.
Yep.
Well, that went well.
That went amazing.
For you.
Oh, for me, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm gonna feel this one for days, that's for sure.
Oh, you will.
I know.
Don't worry. I will carry you through this. Don't you dare slow me down.
Well, if anything, I will at least get you fine-tuned to your victory.
You are a very good musician.
Thank you. I think for now, that's all I'm good for.
You'll be fine. And he kind of like pats him on the back with his big hand.
Oh, that hurts. Oh, I'm still
I'm
hurt,
sorry. I'm sorry.
Ah, dear.
I only have one rage left, guys. Oh no.
Somewhere during your break, a horn sounds overhead. Not the deep horn of victory, a sharper one, a reset signal. The attendants stop talking immediately. Somewhere above, the stone begins moving. The iron standard is removed, the sand is covered, and the arena floor shifts beneath hidden machinery. What was Killing Lane becomes something older, something stranger, and something far more deliberate. The Lannister walks with you as far as the next gate, and he does not give you a speech this time, just a warning. The first trial tested whether your bodies could survive. The second will test whether your heads can. Do not trust the obvious thing. Do not trust the clean thing. And if the room gives you an answer too easily, he looks back towards the corridor where the red gloves from earlier vanished. Assume someone wanted you to choose it. And the gate begins to rise. Golden light once again spills through, and beyond it, the arena itself is changed. Hopefully you can see the new arena.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Just have to zoom in a little.
Yes, I believe I do need to zoom in a little on that as well. 7 bronze doors now stand in a wide circle around the sand, each marked with a different symbol. The sun, a blade, a laurel, a lion, a crown, a chain, and a skull. And at the centre waits a great key beneath an hourglass. Sand begins to fall inside it. And you hear the arena herald's voice return, sweet as poisoned honey. Blood tells us they can suffer, but thought, my beloved vultures, thought tells us whether they can be made useful. A ripple of laughter passes through the crowd, and the red clerk stands near the official's arch. His ledger is already open. The herald smiles down at you. 7 doors, 3 truths, 1 route that does not make fools of you. The second horn sounds. The sand in the glass begins to fall faster. Choose wisely, gladiators. The arena has already chosen you.
Ooh.
As you enter into the arena, we do have a timer on this.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I'm not good with this.
John, you have to be, because the barbarian is not.
No.
This is all on you, bud.
Oh god.
Alec will look at you. This is all on you, bud.
We'll try.
As you enter, you realize that this is a test of awareness, deduction, and tactical movement. The puzzle, you realize, does have a clear, logical answer, but the arena has been rewired. So the players must trust the evidence over the official mechanism. The blooded lanes vanished beneath the fitted stones, and the 7 bronze doors rising around the arena, each bearing the single signs, and the great key that waits in the centre beneath the glass. The herald and everyone else having left the arena, leaving you 2 there. As you look in on the arena, first, the face that looks on all, there is an inscription in the centre that you see, and reading it, it reads, "First, the face that looks on all and casts no shadow. Second, the edge that follows light yet bears no crown. And last, the victor's gift, never the beast, never the grave." I will put that inscription into the chat so that you may read it.
Please, can I roll an intelligence and roll for my barbarian?
Please do roll an intelligence for your barbarian, because if you can't work this out yourself, it's all going to fall on Surin.
Oh boy.
Me as a player, I can. Oh my god. Guys, we've done it. Everyone who's watching, we have done it. Barbarians have become smart. I've rolled a 19 on an intelligence.
We have a smart barbarian. Oh,
Fabric of the universe is going to break now.
quite possibly.
Jesus.
You realize that within the inscription is the clue itself. And there is an intended answer that is looked for. A series of 3 truths that need to be pressed down in the correct order. You realize that each of these platforms sinks, and as it sinks, it will open or unlock its corresponding door, which will fall into the ground. The clue is in the inscription. First, the face that looks on all and casts no shadow.
This will cast no shadow. Okay. Cast no shadow. Would be sun, right?
Well,
Okay, it does cast a shadow. technically.
Well, we're talking about a face, so maybe the skull?
I mean, but the skull, figuratively and in inscriptions, also does cast a shadow.
Hmm.
We were told to look for something. If someone wanted us to touch something, they would have put down something. I don't think we should look for it right now, because that would be... We're hopeless at that point.
The crowd is looking on. The clock is ticking. And as the crowd is looking on, you are hearing various chants coming from them. Are you intelligent enough? Show us those brains! As well as your brawn. And various other chants. But you do have one crowd favour which could be played here. If you choose.
No. Maybe, but... Alec will turn to Sir. I think. Right, now hear me out. The first clue is the sun. Because it
Well,
looks on all.
yeah, that would make sense. I mean, if I trust your
Don't.
intelligence.
No, trust my intelligence, as he starts marching over towards the sun.
Okay. The 7 plates all sit 20 feet from the centre key and are spaced around in a 70-foot circle, just to let you know the scale of this. And stepping onto the plate reveals its symbol, and using your action will press it down fully. Are you stepping onto the sun?
He will look back at Surin.
Soren puts like thumbs up. Go for it, go for it, buddy.
He's just going to say it properly and then hop.
Okay. As you step upon the sun, you hear an audible bronze note. Whoops, wrong one. You hear an audible bronze note being played across the arena as it clicks into place. The sun door drops into the ground. No further reactions from the arena. And after a few moments of silence from the crowd, you hear a cheer rise up, as it appears this is the first correct answer.
The barbarian absolutely thought he was right from the start and will just, yeah!
Second,
Alec,
yes.
I think I know which one is next.
Go on.
I think it's the sword.
Second, the edge that follows light yet bears no crop. Would you like me to step on the sword? Or would you want to do it?
I'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
He's just kind of like puts his hands out towards the sword.
Okay.
I'm going to hold out my battle axe, by the way, and just start chanting with the crowd.
It just blows up. It just blows up and Soren dies again.
Yeah.
As you step onto the sword bronze plate, it sinks into the ground, and once again there is an audible click as a bronze note plays out across the arena. The door to the sword drops to the ground once again. A moment's hesitation. And nothing. It clicks, it locks into place, and as you turn to look at the hourglass, the amount of sand and time you have left, and the key, you see that it has been rotating at various angles as you've stepped on these. But it is time for the third and final plate to be pressed as you realise that once again this was indeed a correct decision.
Ooh, let's go. And I think, hey Alec, I think I've figured the last one.
What is it, my friend?
We're talking about a victor's gift.
Yet no beast, never a grave. Yes.
Yes, usually like I think it's the pedal one. What's it called?
The laurel?
Yeah, the laurel. I think it's a laurel because pretty sure it's given in moments of victory.
Does my barbarian know what a laurel is? Metal.
Roll an intelligence check, but I think you would know. Somewhat.
That almost hit natural 20, by the way. I just want that to be known.
On an 8, you know it's a green thing that people often wear on their heads.
You sure it's the green thing that people wear on their heads?
Well, yes. Because it isn't a crown, because who would get a crown when being victorious? It's not a lion, because it's a beast. It's not the skull, because it's in a grave. So that would only mean a laurel.
Would you like to take this MVP round?
Sure, I'll do it.
As you begin to step onto the plate, it sinks, but it doesn't lock. And there's a slight gasp from the crowd.
Alec will walk over and also barbarian hop onto it.
Are you forcing the plate to stay down?
Should I do it? Oh, Joel, I'm going to look at the crowd. Should I jump on it?
The crowd roars. They know that this should be the correct answer, but they do not themselves understand why the plate has not locked as it should.
Oh, can I look around?
You
We
can
were told about
indeed
something that someone wants us to click on something.
roll an investigation check for me.
He's going to pull out a magnifying glass out of his bag that he does not have.
I will give you a bardic, Alec.
If I can just add a d6. The fuck me?
You know what? Can I make an investigation check as well?
I will. You can, yes.
I'm no longer. Oh my god!
Never mind. That's better.
No. How did you, with a 2, you got higher than the barbarian, who got a 4? The only reason I'm higher than you is because of your bardic inspiration, which brought me up to a 6.
The crowd begins to call out Check the wire! Someone seems to have seen something beneath or in the sands that you yourselves missed but disturbed as you were investigating.
Alec, can you...
This is the use of your crowd favor.
All right. Alec, can you hold on to the pressure plate? I will check on the wire.
He will spit on his hands and then grab the plate and just.
As you heave
Alec,
down on the plate, what are you doing to this wire that was pointed out to you by the crowd using your favor?
I'm gonna see if it's disconnected or messed with.
As you follow and trace the wire, it has indeed been rerouted to the crown symbol.
Mm-hmm.
And as you look around, you see up in the crowds the Red Clerk talking to some VIPs. And as you walk over towards the crown plate, they seem to nod approvingly in some way, shape, or form. You know,
Go ahead.
You know that the crown means obedience, whilst the laurel means victory. You know that the correct answer is indeed laurel, and so does the crowd. And you have a choice. You can repair or override the tampering that has been done to the arena.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can exploit the crown relay while still demonstrating that the laurel is the intended answer.
I'm gonna turn towards the crowds. People, we both know what the real answer is, but what do you think we should do? Should we exploit this revelatory or try to repair it so it's the correct answer?
Ooh.
You hear a shout from the crowd as I roll a d20.
Oh, we have one crowd member.
You do. We also have we also have the chat from the streams, and everyone is saying repair it, including the crowd on the dice roll. As you hear the calls, "Rip the wire! Rip the wire!" coming from the crowd.
All right. Then I will try to repair the wire. Could I use my mage hand as an extra set and give myself advantage on any roll I have to make?
You
With
can
a specific task?
You can indeed.
Yes.
So, as you have traced the wire back to the crown where it shouldn't be, you notice that this one single wire is connected to a relay. That relay seems to be connected to the wrong door. With your mage hand and your own abilities with sleight of hand, let's see if you can cut the wire without triggering the relay.
Right. All right, and I do it with advantage because of my mage hand?
Yes, that is correct.
All right, well, here we go. That's a 18 and a 19.
They
I will
both
beat the 19.
they both would have beaten the DC of 17. As you successfully slice through the wire without triggering the relay beneath it. Alec, with the pressure that you are putting on the plate on the laurel, you hear the sudden click and the third note sound at the same exact moment as the sand in the hourglass runs out.
Forgot about that, actually. Oh my god.
The horn blasted mere granules before the timer stopped. Therefore, in accordance to the arena rules, this was a victory, as the laurel door drops into the ground, and you see behind it a banner unfurl, which contains the symbol of the laurel itself, that you can take and wear as a cape, if you choose.
Is it 2 capes or just 1 cape?
It's just the one.
Just 1?
The
Who wants to
key
take it?
in the center of the arena begins turning until it is pointed directly at one of the doors. And you see that it is now pointing towards the skull.
I'm just gonna hand him the cape. I'm just gonna hand Sir the cape. Just like, you're MVP of this round. You take this, and I'm going to ready my hat.
Yeah, Sorin will take the cape from Alec
Uh-huh.
and put it on.
You put on the cape, indeed. But the key has rotated, and it is now pointing towards the skull door. The gates have also reopened. You have a choice.
Oh.
As you know that the gate with the skull is now unlocked.
Oh. What do we think here? Okay. Just like puts him into a huddle. What do we think here? What are we doing?
Well,
Do we?
well, I mean, I thought we'd solved the puzzle.
Oh yeah, no. He just asked out. We solved the puzzle. Why? Why does the key point towards the gate of death? He says in an exaggerated tone. Yes, he also says that to the audience for laughter.
To which the herald responds as he looks down from his platform. You have solved a riddle, and you have proven your intelligence. The key is now unlocking the gate that contains the skull. And you have a choice. Do you take the victory as victory? Or do you take the chance that you have not completed the puzzle? The crowd calls out. And as the crowd is calling out, you find that it is split 50-50. Half the crowd is calling, the puzzle is solved, go back. The other half is calling, Find out your answer. You do not have a crowd favor here anymore. The timer has run out. Sands have stopped. What are you choosing?
I say we take our victory here, Alec.
Say we take your victory.
Yeah.
As you take your victory and you begin to turn and walk out of the gates, you do indeed leave the arena. And as you're leaving the arena, you hear from the herald, they have chosen the victory via the easiest of paths. They know not to complicate their decisions. They understand the intelligence behind the puzzle, and they chose not to fight on when they did not need to. Not only have they shown that they can suffer and survive, they have also shown that they can use their brains to outwit the arena and choose the correct options. And the crowd roars with a cheer as you're leaving. Back down below. You get to your next level.
Yes!
You are both now level 3.
Oh. Should we announce it to the crowd what our subclasses are, or are we just going to keep that secret for now, Wesley? What do you think?
Keep it secret for now.
Keep it secret? Cool. Let me
But
roll more.
you have one more short rest here, where you can use hit dice to recover any lost HP if you have any hit dice left.
So 26 plus. Oh, God. That is. Wow, that's 14 hit points. Wait, I'm at 26. Wait, I'm at 40.
Ooh.
Oh, I love barbarians.
Yeah, they do acquire a lot of hit points as we move towards. So make sure you've got your level ups in place, and you've not maxed out your hit points. It should be whatever your current hit point pool is, plus any hit dice in terms of how much health you have. Otherwise, it's max HP is whatever your max dice is for now. Same will apply to the other teams as well, so don't worry.
So I need to roll the hit dice to get some of that 40 hit points. Cool.
Yes.
I'm gonna roll a hit dice because I have. Well, I can roll 2 hit dice actually. I'm gonna roll 2 hit dice.
Fair enough.
Since I have them.
After the 7 doors and 3 truths, center key turns as you leave, and for one horrible second, nothing happens. It points towards the wrong door. After you have left the arena, it begins to turn again. And then there is a sound that echoes down the hallways and around the arena. A broken sound. A wrong sound. As the center of the arena unlocks moments after you leave. Bronze teeth seem to withdraw from the stone, and the hourglass falling back into the center and down underneath the arena floor. And all 7 of the doors swing open. Some of the crowd are still cheering because you've solved it. Some are booing because they wanted to see you get crushed. And some are simply laughing because somehow the room itself seemed to lose this time. But the arena herald stares at the laurel plate for half a heartbeat too long, and then spins back towards the stands, smiling like a man dancing on a collapsed bridge. "Well, there it is," you hear him say in his final words as you're leaving. 7 doors, 3 truths, and 1 very embarrassed technician and piece of arena craftsmanship. The crowd roars with laughter. Near the official's arch, the red clerk's quill stops moving. You notice this because the official's arch is en route to your resting quarters. Not his face, not his posture, his quill. Hanging above the page, perfectly still. And slowly, Marius Krail, someone you've not met personally yet, looks from the laurel plate and then back to you. And where you have disappeared to. And above him, in a private patron box, Lady Cecilia Vaughan isn't laughing. In fact, she lifts one pale hand, and a servant behind her leaves immediately. As the attendants flood the arena to reset the trial, one of them kneels a bit too quickly beside the laurel plate, too quickly to be casual, too quickly to be cleaning. He reaches beneath the mechanism and you see... He reaches beneath the mechanism and there is a flash of brass, a wedge, a strip of red binding, and a small black mark. He then closes his hand around it and disappears away from the arena. As you're waiting in your chambers now, someone comes by. You do not know who they are. But as they come by, something is pressed into your hands. Not openly and not kindly, like a folded scrap, damp with sweat. And as you look back, you see one of the arena attendants walking away a bit too quickly, head down, shoulders tight. And inside the scrap is a small sliver of brass, wrapped in red thread. And stamped into it is a black laurel wreath. And folded around it is a betting chit. Iron Standard, both dead, favoured result. 7 doors, laurel failure, expected. Glory trial, witness to be silenced. It's almost as if someone expected you to die in the first trial. They expected you to fail the second. And it seems like someone has already decided what the third trial is really for.
Well, it seems we have someone playing against us.
Alex gonna close his fist around the other one. Bring it.
One thing that you've noticed whilst you're down here this time during your short rest is that the corridors aren't busy. They seem to be afraid, almost. Attendants seem to be whispering and stop when you pass. Sand crews seem to be avoiding your eyes, and 2 guards you have not seen before stand near the stair to the officials' level, hands resting on short swords. The chirurgeon is waiting in the treatment alcove, and so is the Lannister, and neither of them look pleased. The Lannister holds out his hand for the evidence, then stops himself. No, keep it. If I take it, it becomes mine. If it becomes mine, they can demand it. The chirurgeon...
Metal, I got a quick question.
Yes.
Are there like any spare weapons like laying around?
There are a few. We'll get to that.
Could I... Right.
We will get to that. The chirurgeon gives a dry laugh, and if they demand it from you, at least they have to pretend you matter first. The chirurgeon checks your wounds while the sounds of the arena shifting sound like thunder above. Stone grinding, chains pulling, and somewhere a beast bell rings once, then is quickly silenced. The Lannister lowers his voice. So last week, one team found a black laurel where it should not have been. An old survivor said the laurel blades were not killed in the arena, they were sold beneath it. And then he looks towards the tunnel ahead. And now you have a trial ledger saying a witness is to be silenced. Chirurgeon's hands pause. Well then, the next trial is not a trial at all, is it? And Lannister nods. No. This is an execution with applause. The break is yours. What do you wish to do?
We need to discuss.
Before we do that, could I want to grab a short sword, if that's okay with you.
Absolutely. There are plenty of short swords laying around.
Yeah.
It's not too hard for you to find one.
Yeah. So Soren grabs like a short sword, grabs his rapier. He jabs in the air a few times with his rapier, then steps back and swings with his short sword. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this feels good. And he takes both of them.
Fair enough.
And so now took the dueling fighting style. Or a two-weapon fighting style, sorry.
Absolutely.
Can I also make a change?
You can.
Is there a chain? And is there a chain with either a throw weapon, as in a trident, or a halberd?
The chain you can find easily enough. One of the attendants turns and asks, so what are you looking for again? A halberd?
Or trident? I would like to... And he kind of like pulls out his battle axe and kind of like... Weapons for dummies at the end of the pommel of his axe.
Uh-huh.
At the end of the handle, he kind of just like clicks the chain to the bottom of it. Like, I wanna be able to pull back whatever I throw, you know? I can't keep throwing my javelins. I'm gonna have no javelins.
Ah, of course. And he disappears off and comes back. Oh, I wouldn't recommend throwing a helmet, but I did find a trident. That should be easier to throw.
Thank you very much. He takes out his javelins and just puts it into his hands. I'll take that, and he leaves.
Very well. Very well. Right.
I'll take like a good 100, like a good bit of chain that I can wrap around myself to change styles, so I can now have added on style to my character.
Very good. From the far side of the infirmary curtain, just down the hall, you hear an old voice speaking, thin, hoarse, and familiar only by rumour. They used to call it glory when they wanted the crowd to stop asking questions. And the curtain shifts. Old Rennick sits half hidden on a recovery cot, one-armed, bound in linen, and his face bruised from last week's arena mercy. And he looks back at the black laurel mark. His expression hardens. That was a sign they put on us after the laurel blades refused a paid death. Not on our banners, not where the crowd could see, on collars, ledgers, gates and chains. And he points weakly towards the tunnel. If they're putting that mark on the next trial, then whoever waits out there knows something, or they saw something. The Lannister snaps. You should not be speaking. Old Rennick looks at him. No, I should be dead. Apparently the arena keeps making mistakes. A few moments later, a pair of guards drag someone past the open archway, a woman in torn clerk's robes. Her hands are chained, her hair has been cut roughly, as if someone wanted her to look less like an official and more like a criminal. And around her neck hangs a golden laurel wreath. She looks once into the treatment alcove, not at the Lannister, not at the Cherugian, at you. And she says very clearly, The East Stand Horn controls the Beast Gate. And a guard strikes her hard enough to cut the sentence short, whilst the other hisses, Sarah Vale, you were told to save your confession for the sand. Lannister goes very, very still. The Cherugian mutters, there is the witness, before she is dragged away towards the upper gates. The golden laurel around her neck catches the torchlight as she disappears.
Metal, I got one more question.
Yes.
Are there any medium armor? As I'm looking for a short sword, are there armor stands for different armors?
You would be able to find light armor, or
I'm specifically looking for medium armor.
Is leather a medium armor? Because that's all that's available at this time.
Let me check. Oh, I'm wearing leather, so that's light armor.
Then there is probably nothing here at this moment better than what you've currently got.
All right.
So, you have a few minutes left. Is there anything you want to do, say, or ask before the final trial begins?
Alec, what do you think of me adding another weapon to my weaponry?
Join me, yes. More weapons is great. I have 4. As you look at him having 2 a battle axe, a trident, and 2 hand axes on his sides for close quarters.
Well, I suppose you could say that you've got more weaponry than me, but then again, that would make sense for you, now won't it?
Oh, and a big chain around his waist and lower intestines. He now has like 50 feet of chain just like around him.
Hmm.
Good. As we enter the next part of the arena, could I make a performance check for as I play my fiddle to hype up the crowd?
We're looking all badass walking out of here.
Yeah.
with a lute.
No, it's a fiddle.
Oh, to fit all even better.
Okay. With that, your time is up. And you will receive no further clues or hints or help from the Lannister or the Cherugian, as you have wasted your time.
Oh yeah, we could have asked any of them for clues. Oh, we're idiots.
Are we though?
Objectively, yes.
As you step out into the arena, being led by one of the serving attendants, you can hear the crowd chanting, "Fixed, fixed, 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 fixed," over and over again. The herald keeps trying to turn it into a joke, but the word has already found teeth. And in the corridor, the Lannister, just before you leave, grabs your shoulder, not gently by any means. Do you understand what you have done? And before you can answer, he looks past you. 2 officials watching from the stairs. So the Lannister smiles falsely and raises his voice. Magnificent work. Very dramatic. The crowd adores little mechanical nonsense. Then quieter. The next trial will try to make you look cruel, stupid, or dead. Possibly all 3. Do not give them the easy version.
Yes, sir.
Any last questions? Keep your voices down.
Any tape for what's about to happen?
Like, this is all fishy, but like,
This is the glory trial. The winning condition is laurel transfer by any means. Just letting you know. And with that, a deep gong sounds overhead once. Under the under arena area stills. It's not quiet, it's never quiet here. But everything pauses in the way animals pause before thunder strikes. The Lannister walks you to the final gate himself. There's no attendance now. No jokes from the Cherugian. No runner from your patron. Just the iron corridor, the muffled roar of the stands, and the knowledge that the next trial already has a body waiting in it. At the gates, the Lannister turns to you. The trial of glory is never about what they say it's about. And he looks through the bars into the light. They will call it honor, they will call it justice, they will call it a spectacle. But listen carefully to the rules. The arena often tells the truth by accident. The gate mechanism begins to pull slowly. And above the rising iron, you see the arena has changed once again. The 7 doors are gone, and in their place stands a raised center platform, bronze rings, flame channels, and a southern brazier waiting cold and empty. At the center of the dais kneels Sarah Vale, chained, and a golden laurel hangs around her neck. The crowd do not know her name yet. To them, she is only a prisoner, a prop, a woman placed in the path of glory so glory can look like a blade. And the arena herald steps into view, his smile seeming to be a bit too bright. People of the sand, we have seen blood, we have seen wit. Now we ask the only question glory truly cares about, as he turns towards Sarah. What are you willing to take while everyone watches? The northern gate shudders, and something heavy strikes it from the other side. Once. Twice. Sarah lifts her head. Her eyes find yours through the heat shimmer. And before the herald can speak again, she says, "They'll drop the east wall early! The Red Horn controls it. The Red Clerk has already sold the moment." The crowd is too busy roaring to hear over the sound, but you do, and the herald raises both arms. Take the last laurel from the condemned. Crown your flame before the 8th gong. His smile widens. By any means. The final gate opens and the trial begins. And I have placed you in the wrong part of the map.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh no. Alec, do you think we need to free her?
Think we need the laurel.
Well,
I can rip it off.
Do you think it's singed on her head?
I have no idea. I mean, we can probably go approach her and check.
Well, I got this spell that keeps people in place.
Well, does she look like she's having like hostile intent towards us?
Nope. Not that you can tell at
Cool.
this point in time.
She's just going to start approaching. There's no hostile intent.
She's chained to something, right?
She is chained to the center dais, yes.
All right. Can I cast a spell?
Start my approach.
Alec, get about 10 feet from her, and I will try to remove these chains.
Let me look at how far 10 feet is. Let me use my mind's eye quickly. And there we go.
All right.
I am brilliant.
Do I see a visible lock on the chains?
You do see a visible lock on the chains.
All right, I will cast Knock to unlock it.
You cast Knock, and as you do so, the spell seems repelled by the lock itself.
Oh.
There is a heavy crash, from the gates above as something finally seems to have broken through.
Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of that.
Alec already his battle axe.
Let's add you all to the combat tracker. I would like you both to roll your initiative, but we are not starting combat yet. I will let you know when the case is that we
Alright, I will. Are we serious?
Unfortunately,
Wow.
so.
5. I rolled so high, guys. Guys, I'm having so much fun.
You can clearly tell it from his face or from his expression.
I'm so happy right now, guys. Can't you tell? I'm getting fucked by the dice.
As the gate breaks open, you also notice something else. The 4 channels begin to fill with lava.
I moved my feety away.
Immediately.
Yeah, you want to move for
I move my feety away. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go this way.
Sarah Vale in the middle calls out, "They sabotaged the door!" Only you two hear it. But you also notice that there is a key around the Auroch's neck.
Ooh.
I got an idea.
So do I.
If you can free her, I can take this thing on for a little bit.
Sure, I will try.
I'm going to approach her
To make sure that its attention cannot fall onto her, I'm going to stand in the way of her.
Okay.
And before combat properly starts, I'm going to rage. I'm going to hold the rage until combat, like, I go into combat with rage.
Wonderful. I will bear that in mind. Surin, what are you doing?
All right. I will go over towards here towards the lock. And I will grab my dagger out of my satchel or out of my belt, as well as my rapier.
Yep.
And I will try to use that to lockpick the lock. If you allow it.
I will allow it. I would like you to roll me a sleight of hand. Or thieves' tools if you have it, but
I don't have those. That's why I'm improvising.
Improvised thieves' tools.
Well, that's a 9.
That's a fail.
Damn.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you cannot pick this lock with the dagger, it seems.
Damn it.
But that will be your action.
Yeah.
Okay, we are going to go into initiative and combat will start. Top of the round, Surin.
Yeah.
I'm in rage now. Cool.
So
movement, action, bonus action, etc.
So the lock basically blew my spell away, correct?
Correct. It seems to have been made of lead.
All right.
With a bronze coating. Now that you're up close, you can see that.
Yeah. So it looks to be magic resistance, basically.
Yes.
Do I see any weak points in the chain that I could potentially exploit or use?
Roll me an investigation check as you check the chain. This will be
All
your
right.
bonus
Action.
action.
Oh, it's a bonus action. All right. That's a 14.
You do indeed spot the chain could potentially be broken, but it might take a bit of brute force.
Hey, Alec,
Yo.
I point to the weak point in the chain. Hit this as hard as you can. I will distract this beast for a little while.
You look at Alec. He's actually growing a lot more hair now.
He's
Wow.
got a lot more hair.
We spent some minutes together, but you seem to have grown a little bit of hair when last I checked up on you.
Don't worry about it.
It is the Auroch's turn.
I
Then.
am not quite done yet.
Okay.
I will do a defensive flourish and spend a bardic inspiration to my armor class. It's one of my new features as a College of Sword Bard.
Yes, indeed. As you perform your flourish, that's the end of your turn?
Yeah, I will roll my d6.
Indeed, you should.
Pray that you get something high. Oh.
Yes.
All right.
Metal in the back. Yes. Not too high. I can kill him.
The Auroch, seeing this defensive flourish, and with a one-track mind of its chained prey, the sacrifice that it's been promised, as it were, its lunch, whatever it believes this woman chained to the pedestal to be, begins to charge towards you. And in doing so, it is going to move more than 20 feet in your direction. You are both standing in its way, and if the Auroch moved at least 20 feet straight towards the target immediately before the hit, target takes an extra 9 2d8 piercing damage if it hits. So, does a 21 hit you both?
It would, but I'm
Yes.
gonna use it would, but I'm gonna silvery barbs it.
Yes.
You might regret that. 23 to hit, as it is angered by the fact that you tried to change its fate. It feels something click, and it goes into a more violent charge towards you as it gores the pair of you.
I'm gonna give Alec advantage on his next roll because of the bardic, or because of
Silver barbs.
silvery barbs.
Between the pair of you, you'll take a total of 22 points of damage.
Ouch.
Between the two of us. 22
So
each.
that
Cool.
is
I'm using Stone's
11.
Endurance.
That is 11 points of damage each.
Cool. So I'm using
Ouch.
Stone's Endurance immediately out of the bat. Cool. Thank you for telling me.
Uh-huh.
How much do I reduce it by? Oh, I just don't take damage.
No, you take 1 point of damage.
No, because it has a +3 on it.
Oh.
Because of my Constitution modifier.
Oh.
It's a D12 +3.
Yep. No. Yep, you negate all damage. You jammy.
I am a problem.
You are, but that's
Yeah, no,
fine. I still need you
barbarians are
to.
my best.
I still need both of you to succeed on a strength saving throw. However,
Cool.
I'm
I'm
not
still
good at
raging now,
these.
so strength saving throw. You said cool. Let me do
Does
that
an
with
11
rage.
save?
24.
you both succeed, and
Yes.
you are not knocked prone. You not only do you take the full brunt of this, which should deal a total of 11 points of damage to each of you. So I hope, sir, and you've adjusted your HP accordingly.
Oh, I certainly did. I can survive a hit now.
You manage to both stand on your feet in a very impressive display of strength as this Auroch tries to gore you as it charges into you. And that leads us to Alex's turn.
You keep saying my actual name instead of Alec. Two first names, Mel.
Fair enough.
Oh, I need to. I don't think I can actively free this woman, Wesley. Because I have that thing to deal with right now. Because he's right in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
We might just have to try and kill that before saving her.
Yeah, seems like it.
Cool. He is just going to stand his ground with the charge, holding onto the beast, laughing, and just bring it as he takes his battle axe to strike at its leg. Reckless.
Roll your attacks.
I only get one, sadly. Actually, do I want to do. Do I want to. No, I don't want to do battle axe. I
Okay,
don't. I refuse. I'm going to use both of my hand axes,
fair enough.
since they are both light weapons. Reckless on both, since that is my bonus action I'm attacking with as well. Though I don't get my strength modifier. Cool. And cool. So each attack do 23 and 24 hit.
23 and 24 do both hit, yes.
Cool. 8 damage. No, not 8 damage. No. How much is my rage damage on right now? 10 damage for the first one.
Yeah.
And then I have to roll a normal d6 as I don't have proficiency. Not proficiency. Two weapon fighting, so I don't get my strength modifier, sadly. I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's how light weapons work? I can't
Yes.
I don't get my strength modifier, yeah. Unless I take two weapon fighting. Cool,
Yep.
that's 1 plus 2 plus my rage, so 3 damage. So 13 damage in total.
13 points of damage as you swing at the Auroch. And it roars. Is there anything else you would like to do?
No, he's just gonna scream at it, just come on, ugly!
Okay. Top of the round.
Alright, I am
Hang
going
on.
to use... Oh, sorry.
Top of the round. The first gong sounds. One of the flame channels begins to glow. And I believe I can actually put a marker on that for you, as that flame channel begins to glow. You can see the lava is rising in that channel as it begins to flow down towards the center dais. Surin, you're up.
Yep. All right. I'm going to use my action to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it at second level.
Yep.
Cure Wounds. That's 11.
So you heal back the damage.
Yep, pretty much. And as a bonus action, I'm going to hit the beast with my short sword.
Isn't that attack an action that you can only take if you've attacked as a first action?
Well, I'm gonna. It doesn't really specify it, actually. I think.
Generally speaking, an attack is an action unless you've already attacked and you've got an ability to make a second attack as a bonus action. If you don't have an attack listed under your bonus actions, then the answer is no, you can't make that attack.
Well, give me a second. Fighting style.
Two-weapon fighting, I believe, requires you to make an attack as your action.
Yeah. When you engage in two-weapon fighting, you can add your ability modifier to the damage of the second attack. Yeah, okay, so that would basically mean I have to attack before...
Yeah. You have to attack as an action.
Yeah. Alright, in that case... Yeah, I'm going to use a phase step to get back a little.
Okay. Go for it.
And I can move 30 feet. You know what? Should I do something reckless?
Come on. It'd be fun.
I'm gonna do it. I am going to use my bonus action to phase step right on top of the beast.
Okay.
Does this count as flanking now?
No, this counts as a dexterity check. Either probably acrobatics, as you're trying to keep your balance on a beast that is actively roaring and rearing around. Think of this like a rodeo ride of your life.
Also, he takes 2 fire damage because of my Eladrin season.
2 fire damage. Okay.
Yeah. Alright, and an acrobatics check, I believe.
Yep. Let's see if you can keep your balance as you're treating this like a rodeo.
Can I with a 13?
That is going to be one short.
Damn it!
As you fall prone off of his back, the crowd laughs, but you find yourself on the channel itself.
Uh-oh.
It's warm, but it's not yet burning. As we move to... Go on.
No, That's the end of my turn. I was gonna say, well, this is a toasty beginning of this round.
At least you haven't died instantly.
Yeah, at least someone didn't crit on me the moment we fought.
But it is the Auroch's turn. And the Auroch is going after Alec. Without any shadow of a doubt, it is going to attempt to gore you once again. Does a... This with advantage. I won't need the advantage.
You won't need the advantage. That's a natural 20.
Yes, it is. So this is going to be a total of 21 points of piercing damage as it basically gores you with one of its horns.
Does not go fully through me, as it just... People think it goes as far as it does, but it doesn't. As he tanks it, bleeds, coughs a little blood, but only takes half damage, as he takes 10 damage from it.
Correct.
And he'll just firm it and just smile at the thing. Come on, ugly, you can do more.
Yeah, he can.
Yeah, he can. He definitely can.
Can I get a strength saving throw, please?
Jaw, you can absolutely get a strength saving throw. Yet again, with advantage.
Oh,
Well,
you
that's
save.
a dirty 20.
You do manage to save. Thankfully. You are not knocked prone. As the beast kicks backwards at the prone Surin on the floor. And this is going to be a +5. 1 +5. 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Does a 12 hit your AC?
No, it doesn't hit my AC.
Fortunately, it misses you as it kicks backwards. Next up is Sarah Vale, as she is trying to struggle against the chains. You notice that she realizes she's currently in the path of the channel beneath the dais, and it's starting to get a little toasty, so she is going to struggle and move away as best as she can. Alec, with a C, not an X.
Mm-hmm.
It is your go.
Yep. Alright. I've just gotten a confirmation on that. Cool. I'm a barbarian. And now for any viewers that are watching, there's one thing barbarians are really, really good at. And that is continuing to attack.
Yes.
So I'm gonna start actually targeting, since it did try and pierce me with its horn. I'm gonna start targeting its horn and try and break it off with both one of its horns. Break it off with my attacks, next attacks.
Okay. Roll your
As
attack.
I want to try and immobilize that as soon as possible. Now, does it count as flanking?
No,
'Cause
he's
he's still
prone.
up to the side of
Surin
me.
is prone.
I'm prone.
You're prone?
Yeah.
Cool. I will... I could try and use Reckless. Is it a smart idea to use Reckless right now, though?
Well, You just hit. I think save it for now.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna save
Because you've
reckless for
already hit
now.
him.
Yeah. Wow!
The first attack with your hand axe hits, the second does not.
Cool. 1d6. Well, that's 8 damage instead of 6 because it has rage on it.
Yes. As the Auroch rears its head, screams in pain. And then it is the top of the round. A gong strikes. This is the second gong. And unfortunately, there is no one in that channel as it fills to the top with lava. But oh dear. So not only do we have that channel now, we also have this channel starting to glow as lava begins to fill.
It's starting to get really toasty in here.
Mm-hmm. That it is.
Sure, I'm keeping this dude inside of the lava. You gotta get out of there, homeboy. You gotta get out.
Let's change that one up for a star now because that is filled. Sirin, what are you doing?
I'm gonna use half my movement to get up from prone.
Yep.
I'm going to use my second phase step to get back to the chain, basically from above, and we'll try to hit a weak point in the chain.
Okay, roll your attack.
Alright, I'm going to use a slashing flourish to add a d6 to this.
Okie doke.
Alright.
Chains DC. Okay.
Does a 23 hit?
23 does hit. Roll your damage.
Wow, that's 4 points of damage. I'm going to roll my bardic now.
Yep.
That's better. That's
9.
9 points of damage.
The chain, as you strike it, looks like it's been weakened, but it has not yet broken.
Well, in that case, I'm going to use my bonus action to do it again.
Go for it.
And I will spend another bardic to this. To do a slashing flourish.
Okay.
Come on, you got this.
That's a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Alright. Ooh, that's 10.
10 points of damage. That's more than enough to break the final part of the link that you were already smashing.
Alright,
And
in that case, can I save my bardic then?
Yep. The chain breaks free.
Yep. Alright, so I used an action, I used a bonus action, used my movement. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. It's the Auroch's turn as he sees both of his prey in front of him, and he's going to turn to Surin as he doesn't seem to be having much luck against this seeming stone wall, as he rears his head sideways with the horn in an attempt to gore you.
No, it does not do it.
No, it does not.
It does not. It's a natural one. And instead of actually goring you, his hoof gets caught in one of the grills.
Ooh. Oh, those are... Oh no! There's lava in those right now.
Yes, there is. Sarah Vale. Sarah Vale. I'll get the name right in a minute.
Saravea?
That's the one.
Okay. I got it right first time. Yes!
I keep saying Sarah Vale, and it's not Sarah Vale, it's Vea. My bad. Anyway, she begins to walk towards the brazier that is your team's, with the golden laurels still round her neck. But as she does so, she calls out and simply says, let me roll a d4 for this, because I have 4 things that she could reveal. And it's a 4.
It's the worst one of all.
Don't know if you've seen a black laurel anywhere, but generally it means someone's already been sold to be killed. Keep your eyes open as she walks away. Now, I need to run a quick measurement from there to there. That's 22 feet, so she can still move. And she turns and asks, loudly and proudly, to not just yourselves, but to the audience, shall I give them the laurel and hang the wreath upon their brazier? And that's the end of her turn, as the crowd begins to split. Some are saying yes, others are saying no. Siren, give me a d20 luck check.
D20? Okay.
Just a flat d20.
Come on. Oh, wow. Can you silvery barbs that?
I don't know.
No,
Can I?
he can't. No, he can't, because this is the crowd. This is a luck check. This is not a roll in combat.
Can I try to persuade them?
The crowd says no. And Sarah simply steps back and waits. Alec, your turn.
How is this thing looking, like, health-wise? Like, what estimate?
It's got quite a few scrapes and scratches that look somewhat serious.
Okay, it's hurting. It's hurting at least. Cool. I still also, which I didn't even realize, I have an advantage roll, which I never used from Silvery Barbs.
Uh-huh. Too late.
Just gonna use it now. Well, I can't use it now, yeah.
Bit
That's
late
true.
on that.
Yeah. So, can I'm not going to move yet, but I'm just going to use my token as a waypoint. Can I move here and go into flanking? would I be technically hitting lava?
You wouldn't be hitting lava there.
Wouldn't be hitting lava there. Actually, how does its foot look? Because I know you said its foot is stuck in the grate.
Its foot does look like it's stuck in the grill, yes. It's a hoof.
Can I try and use my axe to push it down further? While hitting it, trying to like lumberjack it down so it hits the lava.
It will hit, the lava will hit it at the top of the round anyway.
Okay.
Because it can't free itself in time.
Cool. Right, I'm gonna start hitting its other leg. Actually, I'm gonna do damage to its other leg. I'm gonna try and keep it there, debilitate it.
Okay, roll your attack. 21
I
hits.
technically rolled. I can't say reckless anymore.
Nope.
That sucks. Natural 20.
Natural 20 also hits. Roll your damage.
Cool. So natural 20, first of all, is D&D Beyond. Just I rolled 2d6s.
Yes.
Plus 5. 12. Plus 2. 14. Oh no, not plus 5. Take away the 5 from that one.
Uh-huh.
And it does not have my strain modifier on it. Now just this one. 10 plus 2, 12. So 12 and 9, 21 damage.
How do you want to kill this?
What? What?
Should we do a combo finisher?
Yeah, go on, let's do a combo finisher.
Go for it. Describe how you want to kill it.
Alright.
It is dead.
Let's. Yeah, no, let's. He's going to. One onto its leg, cutting its tendons. The next is going to go. Because there's a fine little point on its back. On anyone's back. That if you just pull down an axe. Huh?
Oh, it's just the crowd calling out, rump steak, rump steak.
This is a dishonorable kill. Oh. It went after us, guys.
No, they're calling out for the meat.
They want meat.
This is an Auroch. This is cattle.
Alright, we'll just start chopping it up then. Alright. Let's have a steak dinner. He's gonna start chopping into this thing's back to get some fine meat out of this. We're eating good tonight, people. He starts calling out to everyone. Who wants meat? Who wants it?
There's a cheer as the beast collapses and dies, and you start hacking and carving at it and throwing chunks of meat into the crowd. The crowd go slightly wild. And to an extent, you've earned a favour from the crowd. You now have one favour.
Ooh.
As you turn back to Sarah Vaya, and you look at her, and the golden laurel around her neck.
And I...
Yep.
I want to make a persuasion check to basically persuade her to give me the laurel on her neck.
Roll persuasion. And how are you persuading her?
Right, I will sheath my swords. I will walk up to her calmly.
Mm-hmm.
I've saved you from a pretty fiery death. I think the least you could do is... The challenge was to get the laurel with any means necessary. I've chosen to free you and spare you from fiery death. I think as payment for that, you should give me the laurel.
Roll your persuasion.
All right, so I will add a +9 to this.
Hell yeah.
Let's say 13.
Oof.
She looks at you. And as she does so, she simply says, "Promise me that you will get the second ledger."
I will promise.
Good. She takes off the laurel and hangs it over your brazier. Lava has not reached your corner of the map. Lava has not filled your brazier at all. But the arena is still moving. The arena is still alive. The arena is still burning, and lava continues to pour in. What are you doing? This challenge isn't won yet.
All right, so there are these levers, right?
Yes.
Can I try to pull one and see if the lava flow stops?
You certainly can try.
I will try, certainly.
As you pull on the first lever, the one in your quadrant, the lava flow from the glow that you saw on the channel where your brazier is fades, as if it's been closed off somewhat.
Nice.
Didn't this thing have a key around its neck, by the way? Or was that for the chains?
That was for the chains. It did have a key around its neck.
Cool. I'm going to...
She's still got chains around her neck.
Cool, I'm just going to grab the key off the thing while I carve it up. Take enough meat, put it into, like, I don't know, just a backpack I have on for my equipment.
Mm-hmm.
I got meat for days, boys. I'm going to pull the lever on my side. And if there's any... I'm still raging, so I'm still... If there's lava, I will just take half damage from the fire.
You would indeed. And as you are travelling through it, that is a total of 4 points of fire damage, halved.
Reduced to 2. Cool. I'm just going to start, like, walking through lava. That's just what he's going to do, by the way. I'm going to flick all the ones that are in lava.
Could you trace your route? As every time you step in, you are going to take more damage.
Cool. I'm going to start off here where I am right now. Go to
Yep.
this.
Where's this?
I'm going to sprint.
Please move your token.
Yeah. First lever. And then immediately go for a full sprint. Plus, if I can, jump to this one.
Okay. Yeah, I'll allow it.
And then immediately out.
Fair enough. So with that, The first lever stops the first lever you pull stops the channel from the north, and it closes it off. The second lever closes the channel to the east. And with the key in your hand, you unlock the chain from around Sarah's neck. At which point, she thanks you. And quietly enough that no one can hear, Marius keeps 2 ledgers. Public one records glory. The red one records deaths before they happen. And, well, let's just say she may smile from the patron boxes above and never touches the knife herself. And she turns and walks out the arena. The herald comes in to the arena. And as he does so, he brings his arms upwards to the crowd, begins to listen to their cheers. Steak! 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 Hooray! As a few of them receive some of the meat. Listening to them all. For a heartbeat, you see the sudden excursion of lava once again rising from the channels as he stands on the dais. And then it raises just enough that it begins to fill your brazier, and the golden laurel catches. A small flame. Golden tongue of fire curled around victory. Then it climbs, and the brazier roars upwards, bright enough to paint the arena walls in red and gold. The crowd rises with it, and thousands of voices crashing together until the stone beneath your feet seems to shake. And for the first time tonight, the arena herald's smile is not an easy one. It is sharp, careful, almost dangerous. As he raises one hand, the roar becomes a waiting thing. People of the sand! And the crowd answers with a thunder of stamping feet. You have seen blood carried across the killing ground. You have seen 7 doors try to make fools of living minds. And you have seen fire, fear, steel, and judgment. And he turns to the burning laurel. And still they stand. A roar. Still they choose. Another roar, louder. And still they take what the arena offers and make something greater of it. And he begins to walk slowly across the edge of the platform, playing to every side of the crowd. Some gladiators win because they are stronger, some because they are crueler, some because the gods forgot to let them die. And he points towards you. But these two looked at glory when it was dressed as a trap and took it by the throat. The crowd erupts. The herald lets it build and then cuts through it once more. Let the ledgers mark it. Let patrons remember it. Let every bookmaker choking on bad odds tonight write this clearly. The sand has not finished with them. And he turns briefly towards the official's arch. Just briefly enough for those to know for those who know to notice. And perhaps, my beloved vultures, perhaps the arena itself has learned something tonight. He pauses, and his grin returns. Glory cannot be fixed. The crowd goes wild, and he throws both of his arms wide. Raise your cups, split your throats, spend your coin and curse your luck, for the games of glory have given us no corpses to forget. He then points once again to you, the victors. They have given us names to fear. Entertainers of the storm, victors of the last laurel, survivors of the iron standard, and breakers of the seven doors. Leave the sand with fire at your backs and the crowd in your blood. And he bows towards you. You are not champions yet. But by all the hungry gods of the arena, you have become very difficult to kill.
Although it came very close.
And as you turn and head back into your resting quarters to heal up and recover, that is where tonight's story will end.
Woo.
Wow.
Next week, we will have the Entertainers of the Storm versus the Fur Immortals.
Oh boy.
In the Grand Arena Challenge, with both teams at level 4.
Ooh.
An arena challenge of 2 halves. First half being the Gladiators versus the Beasts and the Beast Masters. For a total of 10 rounds, or until either side has succeeded in killing the other. And then the wool will drop. And it will be PvPvE. If Beasts and Masters still stand, they will be attacking everyone. Players, the champions, will need to challenge each other. Both teams, before next week, get a long rest.
Oh, music to my ears.
Yeah.
And you will go head to head to claim the title of champion of the arena, before a new challenging team will enter. And with that, it is good night from us. We hope you've enjoyed this entertaining gladiatorial challenge. And we look forward to seeing you next week. Goodbye.